On July 9, 2025, a routine Indian Air Force Jaguar training mission ended in disaster over Rajasthan. The jet, launched from Suratgarh, plummeted near Banuda village, leaving no chance for survival. Both pilots lost their lives instantly, their service cut short in a peacetime tragedy. The crash site, though remote, became a grim scene of twisted wreckage, a stark reminder of the risks pilots face daily. No civilians were harmed, but the loss reverberated through the nation and the defense community. Each crash raises urgent questions. Why did it happen? Could it have been prevented? For the IAF, these questions are all too familiar as their fleet ages and risks mount. Villagers reported a deafening explosion and a column of smoke, rushing to find only devastation. The incident was not just a technical failure, it was a national wake-up call. It forced the country to confront the precarious state of its aerial defense and the dangers faced by those who serve. The line between routine and catastrophe in military aviation is razor-thin. This tragedy underscored just how high the stakes are every time a pilot takes flight. Rescue helicopters arrived quickly, but hope faded as the scale of destruction became clear. The mission shifted from rescue to recovery, with teams retrieving the pilots' remains with solemn respect. The debris was scattered, a testament to the violence of the crash. As always, a court of inquiry was announced to investigate the cause: mechanical failure, human error, or both. Yet for many, these inquiries feel like routine rituals, rarely preventing future tragedies. The public's frustration grows as crashes persist, hinting at deeper, unresolved issues. The nation waits for answers, fearing the findings will only confirm what's already suspected. India's pilots are flying aircraft that are simply too old. The July Jaguar crash was the third such loss for the IAF in 2025 alone. Earlier crashes in Haryana and Gujarat signaled a pattern, not coincidence. This year, the IAF has lost 5 aircraft, including a transport and a Mirage 2000, claiming the lives of 3 promising pilots. These aren't isolated incidents. They reveal a force struggling to keep aging machines and their crews safe. India's history is marked by peacetime aviation losses, over 1,300 pilots lost since 1952, mostly outside combat. Most deaths occur during training or routine flights, not in battle. Each new crash is a fresh wound, deepening a national scar. The public is no longer shocked, but increasingly angry and uneasy. The pattern points to a troubling truth: the real danger isn't pilot error, but obsolete equipment. The tools given to India's best-trained pilots are, too often, dangerously outdated. The crisis is systemic, not accidental. At the heart of the crisis is India's aging fleet. The Jaguar, in service since 1979, is showing its age despite upgrades. Metal fatigue and wear make old jets prone to sudden, catastrophic failures. The MiG-21, infamous as the flying coffin, has crashed over 400 times, killing 200 pilots and 60 civilians. More than half of the 840 MiG-21S built in India have been lost in accidents. The last MiG-21EIS are set for retirement in 2025, but their longevity highlights the lack of replacements. The IAF keeps these relics flying out of necessity, not choice. Older planes demand more maintenance, strain crews, and are less reliable and effective. The Jaguar fleet too is nearing the end of its service, with every flight carrying increased risk. Pilots aren't just flying missions, they're battling the relentless decay of aging metal. The crisis is a race against time and technology. India's reliance on old jets is driven by a critical shortage of modern fighters. The IAF is authorized 42 squadrons but operates with only 31, a gap that leaves defenses dangerously thin. Retirements of old aircraft have outpaced the arrival of new ones, shrinking the fleet to 1965 levels. Fewer planes mean more intensive use of what remains, accelerating wear and increasing accident risk. Maintenance windows shrink and safety boundaries are pushed. The Ministry of Defense is aware, but procurement is slow and complex. High-level committees and fast-tracked acquisitions are underway, but results are slow. Meanwhile, the IAF patches up old planes, stretching resources to the limit. This isn't just a numbers problem. It's the root cause of why pilots still fly jets that belong in museums. The squadron crisis is a threat to both safety and national security. The IAF's diverse fleet, from Russian Sukhois to French Mirages and British Jaguars, creates a maintenance nightmare. Each aircraft type needs unique parts, tools and expertise, fragmenting the knowledge base and stretching crews thin. Older planes require even more specialized care, compounding the challenge. India relies heavily on foreign suppliers, especially Russia, for spare parts, a vulnerability exposed by global disruptions. Sourcing parts for aging Western jets is equally difficult, with manufacturers scaling down production. Delays mean planes are often grounded, leading to cannibalization, stripping parts from one jet to keep another flying. This short-term fix creates long-term problems, deepening maintenance backlogs. Ultimately, this complexity and dependency compromise safety across the fleet. These recurring crashes aren't just tragedies, they threaten India's national security. An unreliable, shrinking fleet weakens deterrence and air superiority in a volatile region. The human cost is immense. Highly trained pilots lost to equipment failure, not enemy action. Morale suffers when aircrews can't trust their machines. The solution is clear. Accelerate fleet modernization and induct new aircraft like the F-35 and Rafale fast. This demands political will, budget support, and streamlined procurement. Strengthening India's domestic aerospace industry is crucial for long-term security. Reducing dependence on foreign suppliers will give the IAF control over its future. India's pilots deserve safe modern jets, built and maintained at home. The time for stopgap measures is over. The future of India's skies depends on bold, decisive action. That's all for now. What do you think India should do? Comment your opinion below. This is my first time making a content, so if you want to support me and the channel, please like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this. See you in the next video.